So I'm Tyler Smith. I look after product management for a lot of different things that have to do with type allocation codes or TAC and the information and device intelligence. So those would include our device database product, device map product, also GSMA network settings exchange. So today I'm going to start with device map and then move into device network settings. So with regards to device map at a high level enables mobile network operators and MVNOs to get the complete picture of devices they see on their networks, and also more information and analytics about how those devices are utilizing your network. So some quick things about getting just kind of the full view of what device map is at a high level is, it is the authoritative source of mobile device information across all landscapes. Device map currently includes more than 150 plus attributes versus the 25 attributes contained as of today in our standard device database offering. So in essence, this device map service is a more rich database service than our standard device database offering, which some of you may be familiar with. Currently, this service is in use with more than 70 organizations across the world, and about 50% of those, give or take a few, are mobile network operators. Another key thing I'd like to point out today is that we're continually investing in this service and in all of our database services, and that we bring more and more unique data attributes year over year. And to touch on a few of the most recent ones and upcoming items, we had IoT endpoints come in 2020 in Q4 of the calendar year, and that enables end users to better understand the utilization or type of end device as it relates to IoT. I'll touch on that more in the next slide. The hardware classification information. This was launched last month and provides end users of the service with basically a quantitative score on the device hardware, so the physical makeup of the device, the components of the device, and based on that, can give you device valuation perspective at a deeper level than just using the make and model name or the release date. You can actually look at it and say, the processor, the chipset that's in this particular device, and things like that can drive that quantitative score. And then the last point on this slide is the upcoming 4G and 5G network band performance information. This is scheduled for release in Q2 of this year. And this is going to be a lot of new data and very, very relevant to the mobile network operators across the world. These new data points will indicate to operators the expected performance of 4 and 5G devices. So for example, 4G band selections or carrier aggregation, or 5G band selections, you will now be able to see for each of the bands supported for each device, the indication of, for example, MIMO layers supported, QAM, relevant uplink and downlink speeds. And what this information will do is it will help enable operators to identify in much greater detail to what level a particular device model is capable of operating, which can result in greater network efficiencies. And also, want to also point out that this particular data point is also going to be included in our device database standard offering, as well, as this is a great and important benefit across the industry. Next slide. So with the rate and growth and diversity of connected devices that continues to evolve, and the challenge for operators is to understand the implications for their networks to help ensure that you have optimal end user device performance and experience. In order to do this, operators need deeper insights into the nature and capabilities of the devices that they see on their networks or utilizing their networks. being able to further understand and identify IoT devices, 4 and 5G network capabilities and attributes, and the proper identification or use cases of, for example, should this device that's only running on 2 or 3G be utilizing as much network capacity as I'm seeing it being utilized. So Device Map enables network optimization and planning through enhanced data attributes. And I want to cover now how we can address some of these issues, which are around capacity planning, rate plan misuse, and 5G rollout and 2G and 3G sunsetting. So to help alleviate some of these challenges and issues, one of those being network planning and capacity. So capacity needs to be reserved at towers locations for various end customer devices and M2M devices. You must be able to measure device activity levels to determine if that current capacity, if your current capacity reservations are at the right setting or the right or most optimal place. Another challenge, obviously, is the rate plan misuse. So various data rate plans are provided based a lot of times on the end device type and the application of that device. So you need to be able to accurately monitor whether device is in use and is it aligned to the plan that you assigned to that end device type. And then finally, 5G rollouts and 2G and 3G sunsetting. If it's in order to take on those actions, it's very important to accurately identify the devices, the capabilities on a network, and with limited information around this particular area, it could result in very poor outcomes for your end users. So how does Device Map help you in these areas? So operators can utilize our service of Device Map to basically overcome these hurdles, give greater insights, and streamline your efficiencies. I.e., network traffic can be analyzed against precise end device attributes, resulting in more accurate capacity allocation. So you can do that with Device Map. You have the ability to further analyze your device type traffic, not just general traffic, but by device type, to further identify and address rate plan misuse, and then subsequently action those findings. The service will also help provide a greater understanding to see, okay, what type of devices are currently on my network, and what are their capabilities, from everything from Wi-Fi, WAN, LAN information, to also how are they performing on my network and what are they capable of. So if you're able to accurately identify that, say, X number of devices have, and Y of those devices are utilizing a certain percentage of your current network capacity, then perhaps you could use this exercise to help determine, hey, I've only got 10% of 2G and 3G devices running. And with that information, you can create and implement plans to convert those end devices to maybe newer devices more quickly, or help assist in determining investment decisions, i.e., if you can see all the devices on your network and you know that you've got X number of 2G devices and Y number of 4 and 5G devices, it could help you identify the right time to begin rolling out 5G or sunsetting 2G, et cetera. So, lots of information. It's really, a lot of things to cover for Device Map. There's so many attributes to cover. There's so many benefits to the end users. We'd love to speak to you further about it. A lot of times we see our best results when we have one-to-one discussions with end users, because we can really dig in and address what are the current issues that you face and how we can guide and develop a path for which you can utilize Device Map quickly to overcome those issues.